The Story Bundle, Green Lantern. Once upon a time, there was a man named Duckman, the son of Lord Park. One day, while returning from a nearby village, he was caught in a sudden downpour. Oh no! Where can I take shelter from this rain? Duckman looked around briefly, searching for a place to take cover. Isn't that a house? Amid the heavy rain, he faintly saw a dilapidated house. I can wait here until the rain stops, Duckman thought, and hurriedly ran towards the house. Upon entering the house, Duckman looked around the surroundings. Is anyone here? When he didn't hear any sounds, Duckman was relieved. Since no one lives here, I can rest slowly. But then, suddenly, he heard loud voices coming from inside a room. Where is that sound coming from? Is this house inhabited? Duckman went around opening each door in the house. When he opened the last door, he was shocked. There was not a single person in the room, but the sound of people talking continued to echo. This is strange. What's going on? There's clearly no one here, yet I can still hear voices. Wait a minute. Could it be the story ghost playing a prank? Duckman thought for a moment, then took an empty sack from the corner and began to swing it in the air. To his amazement, the sack quickly began to puff up and fill with something. Since people might be startled when they pass by, I'll take these ghosts with me. Once the rain stopped and the weather cleared, Duckman held the story bundle in his hands and went back home. Some time passed, and Duckman got married. He completely forgot about the story bundle he had collected from the old house. The ghost trapped it inside the bundle, however, began to get angry. How long do we have to stay trapped in this tight sack? Tell me about it. It's suffocating in here. He forgets about us and goes off to get married. We won't let him get away with this. Yeah, let's teach him a lesson. At that moment, a servant named Tori, who had come up to the attic to move some things, overheard the ghost's conversation. That sounds like it's about our young master. I should listen in more closely. The ghosts, now even angrier, continued their conversation. I've got a good idea. Tomorrow, when he goes on his wedding trip, let's follow him and scare him. First, I'll become poison in the mountain stream. When he rides his horse and gets thirsty, he will drink from the stream, and that will be the end of him. That sounds good. If he doesn't drink from the stream, I'll become poison in the wild strawberries nearby. Once he sees those delicious strawberries, he won't be able to resist eating them. That's a good idea. If he avoids the strawberries, I'll hide inside a mat at the wedding ceremony as a needle. When he sits on the mat, the sharp needles will poke him right in the backside. Ha ha ha. That's perfect. If he avoids the mat and needles, I'll become a huge snake and sneak into his room while he's sleeping. How about that? Great! The ghosts laughed with glee. Tori, who overheard all of this, quickly realized that only he could save his young master. I must save him somehow. The next day, Dogman and Tori left for the wedding. As they crossed a mountain path, Dogman said, "Let's stop by the stream and drink some water. I'm so thirsty." "Master, that stream is dangerous. It's said to be poisoned and could make you sick." "It's better if we just go a little further," said Tori, warning him. "Really? Well, I guess we'll skip it," said Dogman, and they continued on their way without incident. Soon, they came across a patch of ripe wild strawberries. Dogman, seeing the delicious fruit, couldn't resist. "These strawberries look so good. Let's pick some and eat them." "Master, it's dangerous to eat these. They're said to be poisonous," Tori urged. I understand," Dogman said, looking disappointed, and they continued on their journey. Finally, they arrived at the bride's house, and the wedding ceremony began. However, Tori was not happy at all. He quickly looked around for the mat, determined to remove the dangerous needles from it. Finding the mat, Tori hurriedly checked inside and found the needles. "Ah, these are the needles," he muttered to himself and quickly moved them far away. When the ceremony was over, everyone went to bed. Tori knocked on the door of Dogman's room. "Master, it's Tori. May I come in for a moment?" Sure, come in." "I'm sorry, but may I stay in this room with you tonight? Please allow me to keep watch," Tori requested. "What is this? Why do you want to sleep here tonight, Tori? You're acting strange today," Dogman said, but he reluctantly allowed Tori to stay. Later that night, as Dogman and his wife were sound asleep, Tori stayed awake staring at the door, keeping watch. Suddenly, the door creaked open and a large snake quietly slithered in. As soon as Tori saw it, he grabbed a club and began beating the snake mercilessly. Tori, panting, explained everything. "I overheard the ghosts trapped it in the story bundle talking about plans to harm you, Master. I had to protect you." "Oh, right. I completely forgot about those ghosts I caught. You saved me, Tori. Thank you so much." The next day, Dogman went to the attic where the story bundle was stored. "I've kept you trapped for too long. Now I'll release you. But from now on, don't cause trouble. Live kindly." As Dogman opened the bundle, the ghosts flew out one by one. From that day on, the story ghosts no longer played tricks on people. Instead, they began to share fun and joyful stories, bringing happiness to everyone they met.